Hello and welcome to our channel Financial Delivery Exclusive Investment Consulting. Today we're gonna talk about Russian market and all the things related with it. Let me begin with our portfolio, which we call Index FT Invest. It is up 0.45% per week, and I want to say that the situation in our portfolio is divided by two parts. First, the big part of our money are invested in two stocks with low liquidity, and they what they technically do, in my view, it was just a random movements. So it's very hard to say where they're gonna do, in which direction they're gonna move in the next week. It's very hard to say. Also, the liquid part of our portfolio is also maybe divided by two. One part of it is feeling quite good. It's grown during the technical model, but the second part is not working very good, and maybe we will sell some stock in the next week. So the situation is not very clear for our portfolio, but you should understand we are investing in undervalued stocks in Russia or in America. It's equal. So in my view, there is no risk in our portfolio. Even if down, it is down. Even it is going, I don't know, to the bottom. There is still possibility to grow. Any news, something good can happen, and we will see the growth in our stock, very good growth. So I don't know, will it happen in this week or the next, or maybe in the next month, but there will be a very big growth in our portfolio because of our strategy. In my view, there is also possibility to a technical growth. So, in one hand, the situation is not very clear, as I said. In the other hand, it is clear because when you buy something extremely undervalued, it will grow somewhere, I don't know, in the future. So there is no risk. Invest with us in our Russian, in Russia or in America. If you want to invest in Russian market, please contact me, find a way, and I will show you how to do that. So let's go to the MOEX index. It is up 1.3% per week, and you can see there is a bull model. Bull model can be described as 2 point in minimum, this one and this one. Also, you can see the red line is a trend, growing trend. So, in my view, Russian market is on the bottom, maybe already for 2 weeks, maybe more. It cannot find a way to grow, to maybe fast grow, I don't know, because there is no good news, no dividend good news, and in my view, there is a high possibility to move in somewhere flat to the right. It's hard to say, but the only one I know in this situation that we are on the bottom in the Russian stocks. Will it grow from it, or will it move, I don't know, to the right? It's hard to say. But in my view, you can now buy Russian index, Russian futures. It is not very dangerous. I don't wait any fall in the next maybe few weeks. Also, you see that a model that I showed to you in OVK share. These shares are showing you what do people think. It's a share of high liquidity, where private investors in some way reasons are trading. This is not hard. You should believe me. This is a real indicator of what do people think about the market, and technical analysis of the share is very convenient. It's very helpful. So we still see that there is a bear model, but the growth of this share is also not very high. So maybe it will go to the right with the market, but we are also in the bottom in this share, and also we can say that private investors are now 80% of the Russian market. It's a very big amount. There is no such thing in America, for example, in Europe too, but Russian market is quite unique. It now consists mostly of private investors who buy and trading, I don't know, have feelings. So it's sometimes hard to say where what cause they panics, for example. It is possible, still possible, but in my view we are on the bottom in the Russian market in this feelings of negative feelings of Russian investors. Also, you can see that there is a bull model for Chinese currency, and after the sanction of Moscow exchange, and there is, you see that there is no anymore the graph of US dollar ruble exchange, but the only thing we left is Chinese RMB or Chinese yuan against Russian ruble. And you see that after this decision about sanctions for Russian stock exchange, situation have changed. The Russian ruble is now mostly growing, but the technical situation may change. But in this point of view, I do not expect any big movement of foreign currency. So we don't have a sanction risk anymore. Okay, we are trading only with Chinese RMB, but the Russian currency, which is very interesting, is growing after the sanctions. And there is also one good graph. You see that Russian bonds, it's a Russian bond government bond index, RGBI. And there is a bull model, reversal bull model for long declining Russian bonds. It's a good news for all of us, because if bonds will grow from this point, and technical analysis tells us about it, we will see also the fall of cost of the money. But also it's a good time to buy a Russian bond. You can go to the Russian market and buy bond and got a very high return, about 15% per year. It's a very high yields in my view. So to the conclusion. Situation in our portfolio is not very clear. Russian market is on a bottom, and it will grow, maybe not very fast, but will grow from this point. OVK share tells the same. Chinese currency reversing against Russian ruble, and there is a bottom in the Russian bonds. Thank you very much.